Hey guys, what's going on? It's DukeConrad1 and today I'm going to show you another tips and tricks video on how to make a forest really easily in Minecraft in-game. And this is using the Schematic Brush tool. It is a bukkit plugin and it is a World Edit extension. So you need to have World Edit in order to make the Schematic Brush work. Now, as far as I am aware, the Schematic Brush is only available in a server environment because it is a bukkit plugin. Now, if you guys are on single player or if you're using mods, I'm fairly certain that the Schematic Brush is not going to work for you, so this may not be helpful. However, for servers that are not modded and just use vanilla plugins and such like that, the Schematic Brush is here for you and it is extremely helpful for making surrounding terrain of a build or something like that. Instead of just you would just copy a tree and then you go down to the ground, paste, go down on the ground, paste. This makes it so much easier, and it's just, it's an incredible tool to really help in the process of building. So what we're going to do is go ahead and use this line of trees here. These are some oak trees that I have made quite a while ago. I feel like they aren't very good. They need some work. And they need a lot of work actually. But anyways, we're just going to be using these for all intents and purposes, just for the video, just to try to get it sorted out. But what you first need to do is you need to copy and make a schematic of these trees. Now, making schematics is available within World Edit, so you don't need the Schematic Brush in order to make, or the schematic tool, plugin, etc., to make schematics. Schematics are available within World Edit, so it's really simple to to make that. All you need is the World Edit mod or plugin. So we're going to make a selection of this tree. If you don't know how World Edit works, it allows you to make selections. So then we'll go up here and we'll go position 2. All right, so we just made our selection of this tree. We're gonna go ahead and copy this. So basically, just imagine that there's a box around this tree right now, an invisible box. And then you can go up to the tree and you can go ahead and do /copy. All right, so now we have a tree, we have our setup environment. Now what you got to do is format it in a way that the Schematic Brush is going to read. So this is kind of what we do here to make it so that the Schematic Brush will read it, because it reads it in this format and it reads the number at the end. So Duke S equals small tree, and it's a small oak tree, and then I put 1 at the end, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So all the numbers associated with that format will be in this Schematic Brush that we're going to be making today. So what we're going to do is going to do //schem, or actually we'll just spell it out, schematic save, and we're going to give Duke small oak. Now, obviously, it doesn't have to be exactly this. Like, you can make it, so say if your name is Charlie, you can do char, and then say you're making a tall tree, you can put T for S, and then for, maybe you're making aspen trees, so you do char, tall, like T for tall, and then aspen at the end. So that easily could work like that. Now what you're going to do is just put a 1 at the end. So you're going to do schematic, save, Duke, S, oak, 1. All right, enter. All right, so we have our first schematic done. Now I'm going to show you just one more, and then I'll make the others really quickly, and then we will go show you in the world what it's like. So if you guys didn't understand that, so you go position 1. Now you can also do this with the wand if you want to make it a physical kind of thing, but you can just do the position 1, position 2. It's much easier. So position 2, now we have our box around our tree, and now we're going to copy it from the base of the trunk. Now we're going to go back over here. So that is number 2. Let me again show you this format. All right, so now it's going to be schematic save, and it's going to be Duke, small, oak, and number 2. Just like that. Really simple. Schematic save. All right, so now we can go ahead. So the only thing you change per tree is, like, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And say you have a taller tree here. You'll notice that this here is a S for small. And then say you have a larger group of trees. then M for medium. So you just change that middle letter, and then L for large. So that's all you had to change, and then everything else is the same. So you can, or you can change the name of the tree. You know, none of this has to be as it is. I just want to make that clear so you guys don't feel like you have to follow this exactly. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and make schematics of the rest of these, and then I'm going to show you how it works, or how to make the brush itself. Okay guys, so now we're going to go ahead and start placing the trees. I've already made up a schematic brush, so this is going to be really simple. I'm just going to show you through the command. I will post the command in the description below that you guys can sort of look at and take reference from. But anyways, first what you're going to need is a tool, and you can grab any tool in your tool category here, except for the wooden axe, because that's already being used. I think you can actually use that actually, because that's the default, that's the default world edit wand. But anyway, so what we're going to do is go ahead and paste that command in. So that's the command right there. It's / schematic brush. So schbr is a short for schematic brush. And then as you can see, this is the format that I added in. There's a space in between. And then this represents all the numbers between 1 and 6. So I have 6 different trees. So that's 1 through 6. That's an asterisk, at, asterisk. So that represents all the numbers that go after oak here. And then negative place bottom. That makes it so that it places it from the bottom of the tree versus placing it from the center. And that also can be worked by using negative yoff. But say this can really help you for, like, say if you want to place boulders, so you'd go negative place center instead of bottom. And then say if you want part of the boulder submerged underground, that's part of your selection, then you can make a bunch of boulders in the ground or big rocks and stuff like that. So it would place half the rock underground and then half the rock would be above ground. And then you put a space and negative Y offset. That's what that is. So that makes it so that whatever your selection is, so if it's a positive number, it pushes it up. If it's a negative number, it pushes it down. So say if that was -5, it would be kind of like negative place center, because it would put the whole thing down below ground, the whole selection down below ground, whereas negative Y off 2 pushes it up. And that's, perfectly what we want to do right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So we have it bound to the tool now. And now we can go ahead and just place it. Now, the one bug about it is it will not place it directly on the ground if there is a grass block or a fern or something underneath. It has to be placed directly on a grass block, as you can see right there. It'll be placed directly. And so you can just kind of go around your world and add in trees. I'm just kind of doing a spammy kind of thing right now, but as you can see, it really can work out. If you use this right, you can make a really nice forest, a really proper forest. Now this can work for anything, big aspen trees or anything of that sort. There's so many possibilities you can do with using the schematic brush. For example, here we go. Like this over here, I use schematic brushes for these. So like I made an olive grove using the schematic brush, and I think that it turned out pretty good. So like there's so many different applications using the schematic brush. It's really helpful, and it's a great tool to use to alleviate the issues of building, the time. It really it lessens the time required to build by a lot. So anyways, I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Now there is a lot more formats and things that you can do with a schematic brush. There is a link to the schematic brush in the description below. You can go check it out. I don't have any expertise in like putting it on your server or anything like that, so don't ask me questions like that. All I'm showing you is how to use it in the way that I use it. And I know there's other ways, most likely, but yeah, there is that. So I thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. You can keep up to date with me on all the things that's going on over there. And that's about it. So you guys have a great day or night, wherever you're from. I'll see you on the next one. Till then, bye-bye.